Hey, beer tubers, Ryan back with another episode of San Diego Beer Vlog. Thanks for joining me once again. Today I am joined by Daniel, the Endosymbiosis.
Hi,
You've
thanks for
seen
having.
him. We've done so many beer reviews by now, you should know him. And we're going to look at a California beer that Daniel got in a trade. And this one's from Kern River Brewing Company. And this is their pumpkin ale. I've never had this one. It's one of their seasonal beers from Kern River, who just today won a gold medal for their Citra IPA, and I've reviewed their Just Outstanding IPA and their Class 5 Stout, which none of you seem to watch because I guess no one really had heard about this brewery till recently, till Citra came out. So Daniel's had the Citra, and he got this one as well. So it's about 6% according to Rate Beer ABV pumpkin ale. So ready to check this one out?
Ready when you are. A little bit paler than I would expect from a pumpkin ale. Really high carbonation. There's just bubbles streaming off the sides of the
Yeah.
glass on this.
Yeah, it's a very very light orange, really.
Yeah, very light, pale, like yellow almost towards the bottom.
Yeah,
About a
definitely.
one finger, white head, creamy head.
Yeah, a good amount of carbonation. Let's get the nose. I'm definitely getting that allspice they say they put in there. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
getting
sweet, very sweet, creamy.
yeah, very creamy. I am getting. I think I'm getting some actual real pumpkin coming through all that spice.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, yeah, maybe some like caramel sweetness, kind of some
Yeah,
breadiness.
lots of lots of spice. I almost want to sneeze.
Yeah,
Like,
it's very very spicy. It says yeah, malt beverage brewed with pumpkin and allspice. So it
yeah.
sort of has that nutmeggy, um, slightly
Nutmeg, cinnamony.
cinnamon,
Yeah,
um, maybe some slight ginger in there.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not getting a whole lot from the aroma. It's pretty straightforward. Um, Pumpkin, spices, kind of sweet. I'm ready to dig in
Yeah,
if you are.
let's give it a try.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, it's very very light, definitely.
Very light, really drinkable. Not a whole lot of pumpkin. More spice than pumpkin, but there's a little bit of that kind of pumpkiny sweetness. I definitely get that allspice, that cinnamon kind of character. Kind of attacks the tongue a little bit. That spice does.
Yeah, up front, big time with the spices hitting you. That the nutmeg, cinnamon kind of. I'm getting. I don't know. I keep thinking like slight ginger kind of character
Mhm.
on there as well.
I
Definitely
can
up
see
front.
that.
Then after that's gone, you kind of get that kind of sweet, biscuity, kind of bready character coming in. Definitely has
Yeah,
a creaminess to it, which is really nice. I don't know if they're
that's
using.
definitely one of my favorite aspects of it is that creamy quality, that kind of almost milky, almost like they threw in a little bit of lactose.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It was almost like maybe they're trying to get that sort of, this is more of that pumpkin pie. Maybe try to get some whipped cream on top of the pie with the crust kind of thing. Because yeah, it does have really creamy, kind of milky, like that. Like you said, lactose. Seems like there's lactose in there. I get some pumpkin on the very end. I actually get some of that, the
Right.
actual kind of like vegetable sort of. But the actual pumpkin is fairly mild, so I'm kind of curious when they used it in the brewing process.
Right. It's a really fizzy. It's almost like I can really feel those carbonation. It's almost like a yellow fizzy beer in terms of its carbonation. It's not quite that bad, but it's pretty fizzy.
All right, so we've been drinking a bit more on Kern River Brewing Company's pumpkin ale, and ready to rate this. I'm just gonna give this thing a C. I think it's pretty average for a pumpkin ale. For the pumpkin ales that I like a little more robustness on this. We were just discussing this during the break, and it's like, yeah, it's like a pale ale with some spice thrown in, maybe a little bit of pumpkin. I wish there's like more of a sweeter caramel note to it. I mean, because it's just you get some spice, slight kind of bready sweetness, but it does have that nice creaminess in there, and then maybe a tiny bit of pumpkin at the end. But other than that, I mean, it's not very complex. It's I mean, there's not a whole lot of pumpkin beers in California, unlike Midwest and East Coast, where they have higher access. But
Right.
what do you think, Daniel?
I'll run on with you. You summed it up nicely. I was being quiet and letting you continue. But yeah, the Midwest, we have a lot more access to pumpkin beers. Maybe I've had, it's not my favorite style, but I definitely appreciate a good one. I like the kind of bigger, spicy, more malt, sweeter, more caramel. I mean, this again, it's really is like it's like a Magic Hat #9 with pumpkin instead of apricot almost. Like that's really where I would like if that sounds appealing to you, great, go for it, enjoy it. But it's really not like super spicy. It's not super pumpkiny. It's really easy drinking, and I do like that creamy quality. But I mean, this is a straight up C for me too. I don't think this is anything special. I do appreciate getting the bottle though. I do appreciate getting to try it. But it's definitely it wouldn't go on my must drink list of pumpkin beers. Definitely.
Yeah, it's worth picking up if you're in San Diego looking for a pumpkin beer. Give it a try. Okay, so it's straight C's across the board here, Daniel and I on this one. But like I said, if you're in San Diego, we don't have access to a lot of pumpkin beers, so give this one a try from Kern River. It does, it's really drinkable, so it's worth trying once for sure. And thanks to Daniel. Endosymbiosis, go to beyondthepour.com, his website. He does all his blogging, and all the videos and text reviews are all on there, so check that out. And check out my YouTube channel. Go to westcoastersd.com for the stuff that I've written and all the other stuff going on in San Diego beer scene. So thanks for watching. Until next time, comment, subscribe, and cheers.
Cheers.